everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Becky from Ashbee Digital Designs, and today we are going to create 3 spreads. We're going to create the August cover, and then we're going to do an August monthly, and we're going to do an August weekly, the first week of August. If you're new to the channel, I'm so happy that you stopped by. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. We so appreciate you guys. So today we are going to be using the collection Rock Around the Block. That is a new collection up on the Etsy shop. And we are going to use a vertical layout map, which is a little bit different than the ones we've been using in the past. So I'll get into that in just a second. So let's go through, first of all, actually, let's go ahead and look at the vertical layout map, which is kind of a hybrid this time. So this looks different, right? Doesn't it look different? Because generally the maps don't look with the different colors. This is what the maps are going to be looking like moving forward. And there's something very special coming very soon. I'm working on it right now. I'm almost done with it. It's our first vertical layout maps guide of 100 maps, the beginner's edition, volume 1. Woo, it's so exciting, you guys. It's going to have 100 maps in there, layout maps that look just like this, only arranged differently, so that you can use those when you get ready to do your own planning. And when that product releases, I'm going to go through it step by step for you, so you know how to use it, how to go through the map, you know, how to use it when you're doing your own planning. But anyways, that's coming soon. So get excited, be ready. This is volume 1 of 6 volumes. I have 6 volumes that are done, but I'm not going to release them all at once. So volume 1 coming very soon. So today, this is the map that we're going to be using. And as in past videos, with the very first video of January, the January florals, I did go into detail about how I use the maps. Number 1s represent, for instance, a journal card, a photo memory, a post-it note, journaling lines. That's kind of what the number 1s are. Any ephemera that you might want to put on your spread. Number 2s are your functional boxes. Okay, all functional boxes. Number 3s are always the fun part. Those are all the deco. Your clip art, your stickers. I call them the same thing. In my world, stickers and clip art are the same thing. So that's where we get to have fun and we do all the decoration. So today, this is what we're going to go by. We have, as you can see, the majority of that weekly layout is going to be deco, stickers, because that week is the end of July and the beginning of August. So when we get to that, when we get to the weekly layout, I'll explain more, okay? Okay, so that's the layout map. Let's look at the clip art. This is now available up in the Etsy shop. And what you're looking at is the 100 PNG collection. There is also a 25 PNG collection. It's kind of a mini kit. There is a quote kit. We call that our Say It in Style kit. So there's those 3 kits for the same retro Rock Around the Block collection, okay? But we're going to be pulling from the 100 PNG kit today, and we're also going to pull one of the quotes from the quote pack. Okay, so as you can see, it's a 50s retro. The colors are just beautiful. I love them. So you've got your diner, your gumball machine, our little server on her roller skates like they used to do back in the 50s. Then here we have very music related, a music store, guitars, microphone, a radio, record player, LPs, records. This one is all about the movies, going to the movie theater, the drive-in movies. Maybe a lot of you out there don't remember drive-in movies, but I do. Real fun. Drive-ins, popcorn, ticket stubs, the little movie reel here. This is the milkshakes, and the milkshake stand, and these two milkshake and, you know, kind of diner milkshake bars. Hamburgers, French fries, onion rings. Some more milkshakes. This is inside the diner, the little booths, the red booths. Breakfast, coffee, a root beer float. Look at the napkin holder, you guys. Look at that. And the cash register. Wow. That's a cash register, you guys, from the 50s. Salt and pepper, sugar dispenser. Here we've got jukeboxes, kids listening to the jukeboxes, dancing. This is a dance floor right here. And we've got some yummy treats. Looks like banana cream pie, apple pie, and cherry pie. And then here we've got a bowling alley, a candy shop. This one is a roller rink. And then we've got some candy displays and a drive-in sign, some bowling pins and a bowling ball. And we've got a gas station, a motel, a car wash, and a car repair, like service center. And, oops, sorry, this guy right here next to his car, and gas station, and oil can, and a wheel. Here we've got some transportation. We've got the bus, the fire engine, a taxi, a phone, a dial phone, where you actually stick coins in here at the top in order to use the phone. Here's some cars, a camping trailer, and these are our borders. These are borders, bottom, top, sides, corners, and then like a little frame. And the borders are so cute. Look at that, you guys. They've got a bowling ball and a bowling pin and a record and a guitar and a Coke. Super, super cute. And then this is the quote pack. I'm going to go through the quote pack for you because we are going to use one of the quotes out of the quote pack. So there's 25 quotes in here that match the Clipart collection. So we have rock around the block, darling, you're timeless, meet me downtown, simply charming, forever vintage, vintage state of mind, pretty little moments, home is my happy place, dressed to impress, soda shop sweetheart. This one we are using today. Happiness lives here. We're using this one today also. Good things are homemade, always in style, sweet memories made here. Small town, big dreams, cherry sweet, made with love, classic, never goes out of style. Keep it sweet. Life looks better in vintage. Hello, beautiful day. Shop, smile, repeat. Made for good times, the good old days. Retro and radiant. And there you go. That is the Clipart review. Now, let's go through the stickers. This is something new, you guys, brand new, okay? Oh, sorry about that. I have to go to this one. Okay, So, in the past, we have full-on essential planning sticker books that has over, I think, 800 or 900 stickers in it. But those sticker books do take a lot of time to make. So in an effort to help me put out more videos for you, I had to come up with a better solution. So I have decided you are going to be getting, I call it the Ashbee Treat Suite. And this is a freebie, you guys. This is a freebie. There will be a link in the description box of the YouTube video that will take you directly to this this free stickers right here. You're going to get all of these free. So you're going to get the functioning boxes. You're not getting the whole full set that I usually give you in 4 different colors. But I have given you stickers that I'm actually going to use while we're doing the video. So if you want to recreate the exact spread that I'm doing, or the cover, or your monthly layout, you will have everything you need on this sticker sheet to recreate the layouts that I'm doing today, with the exception of the clip art. The clip art is sold separately. That one you have to buy. But all the little stickers that go along with it that are usually in an essential planning sticker book, I'm giving you a 1-page of the stickers that I use or might possibly use in those spreads for free. So the link to those stickers is going to be in the description box. It's going to link you directly to our drive, the Ashbee Digital Design Drive. And in that folder, you will have all of these in a PNG file separately, separate stickers, separate PNGs. You will also have a Noteful ready-to-use file that looks like this, whereby you can pick these stickers up and you can use them. If you are using Noteful, this is not a Good Notes sticker sheet. This is only a Noteful sticker sheet. Okay? And I will also give you the plain sheet without the stickers, so that if you have Good Notes, for instance, and you want to move all of those stickers to just one sheet and keep them in your Good Notes file, you can do that, and then you would have a Good Notes. You would be able to use them in Good Notes. All right? So you're going to see all these stickers, functional boxes, a little Post-it note, a Polaroid frame, a photo strip. I'm giving you 2 planner tabs right here, 1 set of date dots, a notepad, a washi strip, checkered, a flag right here, check mark, a corner label, and then these are specialty stickers that I designed just for this kit. These are not available anywhere except in this freebie kit. These are not even in the clip art collections. I made these stickers just for this kit. So if you're actually watching this video, all of this is free, you guys. These are all free for you. Okay? So let's look at the spreads again. This is going to be our August 2026 cover sheet. That's what we're going to start with today. Okay? So in thinking about the time, I didn't want this video to run like an hour long. So I took the clip art that I was going to use and I moved it into just separate pieces of paper so that I can just move it over and start building the page. Okay? You can do this if you want, but you don't have to. You're gonna, if you want to do this, you're gonna have to buy the clip art. So if you want to buy the clip art, you could put the clip art in your files on your iPad, in your files folder. You could have it sitting on the side right here, and you could just drag and drop them from your download if you want to do that also. Okay, so let's get started. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go back and forth because I want you to see me build it. So if you want to build it, even at a later date, you can always come back to the video and you can build what I'm building, and you can stop it, start it, stop it, start it until you get what you see or very close. Remember, when I build these pages on video, they may not be exactly like what you're seeing here, but I try to get as close as possible because a lot of times this is actually in my planner. I am using these spreads in my planner right now as we speak. So I decorated my August cover and my August monthly like way back in July. So, you know, I'm going to recreate it right now for you, but it, you know, it may not be exactly, but we're going to get as close as we can. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with that diner. So let's go here and grab the diner. And, no, we're not going to start with the diner first. We are going to take a screenshot, add it, and we're going to cover this. We want the August covered. And I'm going to put that down to my tabs and overlays because I don't want it to be moving around. Okay. Now we're going to put that diner in here. And this is taking up a pretty good part of the spread. If you want to crop these more, you are welcome to do so. I know that, you know, sometimes we don't always get everything cropped like right next to the image. You have to sometimes crop the things yourselves. But that's just because we're producing so much clip art in a month that we want to get it out. And I don't think cropping is that difficult. Excuse me. So I think most of my customers don't mind cropping their own images if they want to crop them a little more than what we've got. Okay, so we have the diner. I'm going to move it down maybe a little bit, move it over. And then let's get the jukebox and our little dancers down here. So we're going to get the jukebox. Actually, let's copy these and paste them. And I'm going to put the jukebox right here. And I'm going back and forth again so I can kind of look at what I'm doing so that I get this as close for you guys as possible. Okay. And then our dancers here in the front. Maybe we need to take this jukebox down just a bit. All right. Okay. Let's get our open sign. Right here. And we'll put that right there. And let's get our car, and we're going to put that car right in front of the diner. This is going to determine if I made my diner too big. I don't think so. I think it's pretty close. Park the car right there. And we're going to get our sign for our drive-through, which is this sign right here. And I'm going to pop that right here. Now, of course, I am going to be moving it to the back. I'm going to send it to the back. About right there. Maybe send the diner again to the back. Sometimes you have to do that, you guys, when you're layering. You just got to kind of play with it. No problem. Okay. Let's get our milkshake. Let's get all these little things down here in the bottom. The popcorn, the hamburger, the milkshake. So we want our popcorn. You could use this for a movie spread too. Oh, that would be so cute. Our hamburger. Popcorn, hamburger, and our milkshake. Right there. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, pretty close. Okay, I'm going to put in this drive-in right here, this sign. So the sign that you see is empty, correct? But in the sticker sheet, I gave you, if you remember, I gave you the drive-in sign. So we're going to use that, and we're going to put it right here. Ah, cute, cute, cute. Okay, now let's get our little couple walking out of the diner. Let's get them in here. They're walking down the steps of the diner. Oh, that is adorable. Okay. And this is one piece right here in the corner. That is one, like, it's just a swirl with music notes. So let's get that one right here and pop that in over here in the corner. You don't have to make it that big. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. And then there's another one right here. I hope I copied that one. Yeah, I did. It's right here. So we're going to pop that one in kind of right here. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I think maybe we need to move the diner over a little bit. No, I like the drive-in over here better. Let's see. No, it kind of goes over that. Kind of, maybe I got to make it bigger. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, do you see these? There's one here. One here. One here, here, here. That's attached. These I pulled from this drive-in sign. I'm going to show you how to do that. You know, guys, you know me, and you know I like to use the clip art in various different ways. So when we design clip art and I see a leaf or I see a star or I see something in the clip art that could be extracted out freehand and I could use it, you know, it's like when people that are doing paper planning and they cut their stickers and they use the piece that they cut in another way somewhere else. Same kind of a thing with clip art, okay? So we're gonna go to this and I'm gonna duplicate it real big, okay? And we are going to draw and pull out these little star-shaped things. So I'm gonna go to crop, freehand, and let's do the red one first, okay? So we're gonna freehand very carefully around here and then like that. You don't have to be so careful. Done. Okay, there you go. We're gonna copy it and let's just paste it for now. The red one goes over here in the corner. So we're gonna put the red one right there. And actually, you could put them anywhere that you want. There is no rules. There is no rules in planning. It is your planner, and you do it the way you want, okay? So there's the red one. Let's get the gold one next. So again, we're gonna crop, reset, and let's get this gold one. No, let's do it again. Reset. There we go. Let's copy that. And the gold one goes up here. Paste it. We'll kind of put it right there at the top. All right, now we need a blue one because we have a blue one here and a blue one here. Okay, so let's again hit crop, reset, and let's get the blue one. Okay, and I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste it. And I'm gonna put one right on top of the diner here and duplicate it and put one over here. I think that's where the other one is. Yep, one right here. Okay. Then the only thing that's left to do on this spread is to put August 2026. So I have mine done already. I'll put it in there, but I will tell you that, okay, I didn't want that. I wanted, it's pulling the diner. Copy. You can use whatever font you want for this. This is not included in your freebie because you can simply type, you know, you can move it like this, you can move it like this. You can use whatever font you want. This font is called Didot. Didot? Okay, that's what it is, D-I-D-O-T. Okay? So, if you were following along, one last thing that we have to do. We need to do the planner tabs. Okay, so the planner tabs, we used blue, so I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to put the tabs in the overlays layer. Okay, these tabs, are not exactly the way I like them. So your new one, when you guys get yours, you will get better ones. Those are not fitting exactly right. But for purposes of showing the illustration, I'll use these right now. They're a little short. You can see that they're a little short. So I'm having to stretch them, and I don't like that look. So I'm going to give you new planner tabs when you, as soon as we get off this video, there will be new correct planner tabs. Okay? But there you go. Your August monthly is done. So if you followed along with me, and you got the Clipart collection and the mini, you get the Freebie mini sweet sheet stickers, you were able to do that. Okay? All right, let's move on to our August monthly. Now, when I do monthlies, I don't fill them in. I decorate them mostly. I will show you how you can fill them in, like if you have appointments after we get it decorated. But I don't typically, I won't put my appointments and all that on there for privacy reasons, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do these boxes on the side. These boxes, you can make these boxes, and I'm pretty sure you can do them in GoodNotes also. But in Noteful, the way you do this is you take, you take a square box, and we're gonna go like this. Get it exactly right. You want to get the color exact. So let's just take one of these and pop it on here for now so that we can get the color. We're going to go to Style, the wheel, the dropper, and we want that color. Okay? Now we're going to take the opacity down to almost, I think it's about at, let me look at that. I think that's about at 50. No, it's about 40. Okay? Opacity is at 40. So once you have your box, once you have one, and you want it, you know, you want it to fit right, but you don't necessarily need it to be right at the edge. We're going to copy it, paste, 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 paste. There we go. Okay, and now we want to make sure these are on our bottom layer, whatever your bottom layer happens to be. So I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to move them to my tabs and overlay. So they're on that bottom layer. Now, all I have to do is copy this, paste it, and move them over here. Okay, I'm going to come back and I'm going to move this to background 2 because that's what we're going to work in. And there you go. You've got your sides right here, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to white out the month. I'm also going to white out the days of the week. Oops, didn't want to do that. Take a screenshot at it. And I'm going to white out these days of the week. Let's make sure this is on tabs and overlay. Tabs and overlay. So we need to get to the tabs and overlay again because we're going to copy these, duplicate them, duplicate, 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 duplicate. I'll show you why we did that in a minute. Okay, back on background 2. So the reason that we did that is if you look at this one, I'm going to put like a label here, but it's opaque. I'm going to take the opacity down. And then on top of that, I'm going to put our very decorative days of the week. So I didn't want any Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't want any of that showing through. So let's now do our very opaque label. And again, we're going to, we can grab that. It's pretty much the same color. And we're going to put these up here at the top. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. And I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to duplicate again. And duplicate. Okay, now we have our labels at the top. All right, let's decorate this top piece, okay? So you're gonna see, you know, some of the same things that we used in the front cover are also here. We've got the diner, so let's get, I pulled over the monthly here. So let's get the diner, and we're going to pop that right here. And then we're gonna get the girl on the roller skates and the jukebox. And remember, you guys, you can use whatever clip art you want. You don't have to use the ones I'm using, but if you want to copy this, you are more than welcome to do so. The jukebox. Got the jukebox, and then we have the guy sitting on his car. These are just some great 50s scenes. We've got the record players, the records, sorry, not record players, the stack of records. Love that. So cute. And then we've got the stage right here. And that's kind of right in the middle of Wednesday. Maybe I gotta move these over just a hair. And we're gonna get this guy on the stage playing his guitar. And then a record player. Okay, and cherry pie. Oh, let's get this one first. Let's get this tray full of goodies right here. It goes up right here against this. And then we've got this is all one sticker, cherry pie and the milkshakes. See if there's anything else in there. No, that's it. So the cherry pie and the milkshakes go there. Can make this a little bit bigger. So I have a little bit of room here. I can, yeah, that's all the stickers on the top. And we can make those bigger if we want. Okay, there we go. We've got our top row. Now let's do our, let's do the side. Let's do this side right here on the left. So we are going to get our side sticker and we're going to put that here. And I don't believe I cropped it. No, I did not crop it for a straight edge. So I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to do that again. Duplicate. And oftentimes, you guys, what I do so that these align and they're exactly the same size, I will put two together and then I'll resize them together like that. That looks about right. And then I'm going to get the corner piece right here. And I'm going to put that one on the top here. I'm going to put that right up here on the top. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's move the diner over just a bit. And I want to, yeah, there we go. Okay. Right about there. Okay. Now let's do this side. So we're going to get this side piece. Well, actually, we're going to get the corner. So we're going to copy the corner and put the corner in here, right here. And about right there. And then we're going to get a side piece. And we're going to put that up here. And then we're going to get another corner piece. And we're going to pop that one in the corner. And that'll tell me if I need to. Yeah, I don't need to put two sides on here. Okay, so there you go, guys. If you hear rain, it's raining at my house. Yeah, it's off and on raining, so that you might hear rain. Okay, so can you see we did this piece and we did this. Now we need to do these at the top. And again, this is where we are going to cut. I'm going to show you how I did it. I already have the pieces cut because I did them right here, but I'm going to show you how I did this, okay? So I'm going to take this corner piece that has the jukebox in it. I'm going to duplicate it and crop. And this one's a little tricky, but it's okay. This is how I cut this one. So I went all the way around like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. And I get to this little star here and the record player. And then I just kind of cut it like that. Just like that. So if you look at the one I actually did, let me copy this and I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, and then let me copy mine. These will not always be the same. I guarantee you they will not always be the same. Okay, so it's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay? So let's do it again. We're gonna do that one more time. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go over here and paste. And we're going to crop. And we're going to go freehand. So we're going to go like this because we want all of this stuff. And then we're going to take this star out. And the record player. And actually, I could have, let's do it one more time, you guys. I do this many times, sometimes 3 or 4 times when I'm cropping. It's a thing. It's just a thing for me. I try to get it as close as I can to what I want, okay? How about that? Pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay, so these pieces are here, 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 and here. And you can see how they are going 2 different directions. The way you do that is, we're going to take the one that I just did, okay? This one would go up here, okay? We're going to duplicate it, and we are going to flip it. Go to crop and flip, and then we're going to put it right here. Okay, so now we have our 2 pieces. We're good with our 2 pieces. So now we're just going to duplicate these, and we're going to put this one here. And you've got to adjust these a little bit because you got to make room for everything, right? You've got to have room for all of it. And we're going to take this one and duplicate it and move it right here. So you can see the 2 music notes meet, the 2 records meet, the 2 music notes meet, right? But it's from one image that you cropped, and you did all 4 of those pieces. All you did was you cropped it and you flipped it for your other side. That's it. And that's how that's how I did the border. It's different. I like to do different, unusual stuff. So that's how I did that. Okay? And then in the middle here, right here, I am going to put Soda Shop Sweetheart. I'm going to put that right up here in the middle, just like this. We can turn it, okay? There you go. Okay, now let's put our Sunday to Saturday on there. I noticed I didn't put the month on this, so we'll put the month in just a minute. Okay, let's get our stickers. Remember, you have all these stickers right here. I'm going to copy those. I'm going to paste them here. And I'm going to move these to a separate label just to get placement correct. Then I'm going to move them back to background 2. Okay, so I want to make sure that they are the right size, which, wow, they look like they are the right size. Whew. Okay, so we're going to put Sunday here. Now see, we may want to move that diner down because Sunday is interfering with diner. So I'll fix that. Monday, we're going to have to move her. We're going to have to bring her to the front. Tuesday. Wednesday. This is where the tweaking comes in, guys. Thursday. Friday. And Saturday. Saturday's fine. Okay, so then I'm going to take all of them once they're aligned. I'm circling here and I'm moving them to background 2. So now I can go over here to background 2, and because because this is such a big corner piece, see all that wide open space? I have to move it in order to shrink down my diner just a bit. Okay, then I can put it back up there. It'll be fine. Then this, same thing with this girl. I have to do her first. Bring to front. Shrink her just a bit. And then pop that one back up. The corner pieces are large and they will grab, like you'll see this, if you can see the dotted lines around it, they grab everything in there because you really can't crop those down any more than what they are cropped. Okay, let's move this guy, bring him forward a bit. And I think we're good. The top is good. Now let's do the bottom. So we've got these two young ladies having a malt and a guitar. They are on Tuesday. So let's find them. And we're going to do the guitar too. So we'll take both. And we're just going to put it like that. And then we have the open sign again. We're using the open sign. This one you could crop a little bit if you want to crop that down right there. No big deal. And we're going to put that right there. And then we have the swirly music notes down here at the bottom also. Like this. And I'm going to put those to the back so that the car shows up in the front. And there you go. That is the monthly. So now if you were, if you wanted to decoratively date this monthly, you can do that with the treat sheet that I give you. And this is how you would do it. You would grab all of these dates, all of them at once. If you're in Noteful, you copy them, you paste them over, you make sure that they are the size, resize them while they're all grouped. That way you don't have to resize them individually. You could resize like that, looks about right. Okay, and then you would just start grabbing them and dating like this. I'll just go ahead and do it real fast. I didn't decoratively date my own planner, but yeah, this is kind of cute. I kind of like it. Remember, in our planners, you guys, all of your dates are hyperlinked to that day. So when you click here, it would take you directly to a daily page. By the way, the new 2027 planners are in the works. And I'm hoping to get them out the first week of September. So now I've committed myself on YouTube, so I got to get that done. But I wanted to get them out early this year so that you have time to check it out. And if you purchase, you'll have enough time to start planning 2027, way ahead. I always like planning for the new year in like in the holidays because it's kind of relaxing, you know. You sit down on the couch with a fire and a good movie and you start playing in a new planner. Ooh, that's so much fun. I love it. 25, 26, we don't need 0. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, that would be decoratively dating your planner. Now, if you're a person who uses your monthly calendar for just like an at a glance, like your appointments, okay, that I do that. So this is how I would do my appointments. I would grab myself a sticker like this, and I might put it in here. And then I would put, for instance, doctor appointment, 10 a.m. Resize it. And do that. Okay? You might have another one where you've got an appointment for your dog. So we could put here, I'll just put one in here. My dog's name is Lucy. So we'll put Lucy appointment, 12 p.m. There you go. That's kind of how I use appointments. Or I will decorate my, I decorate my monthly, and then I will put my appointments on there. I will put, if we're going on a vacation, I might take one of these boxes and I might put, let's say if I was going to leave today or this day for a 3-day weekend, you know, you could put a 3-day weekend in the mountains. It might help if I spell it right. 3-day weekend in the mountains. And then you could put, let's use red. You could just use this if you wanted to note some important things that you need to keep track of. I don't typically use bullet points on the monthly, but you know, you can. So anyways, that's kind of how to decorate a monthly. Everybody does it different. Some people utilize washi strips across, you know, a certain area to indicate the time that they're on a vacation. For instance, in Noteful, you could go to the Shapes tool and use the arrow, and it's red right now, so you could just indicate your three-day trip here, duplicate it, and put it through till here. So it would show you that you're gone for 3 days. Okay? Okay, guys, that's the monthly. Let's move on now to the weekly. We're going to do the end of August, the beginning, or the end of July, sorry, end of July, beginning of August. So that is why our map, this is our spread that we're going to do. But if you can see here, this whole piece right here is deco. Only 1 and 2, August 1st and 2nd, is decorated differently, because in my July planner, in my July section, I've already decorated the end of July. So that's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way, but that's how I do it. I decorate through the end of the month, and then when the months overlap, I use very pretty decorative Clipart stickers, and I decorate an end of a month with the Clipart and the beginning of the month with regular function stickers and like journaling areas. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this spread. Pretty simple, actually. It's a very simple spread, but it's cute. Oh, the other thing that we didn't do on the monthly, so sorry, is we didn't do the planner tabs. And remember, the planner tab that's in here right now is not what I like. I am going to be giving you new ones. I don't like how these turned out, so I will be giving you new ones. But for purposes of the video, just to show you what it looks like, there we go. That's our planner tabs on our monthly. Okay, now let's go to our weekly. And let's start with, first of all, we're going to cover up the top. All of this, we're going to cover it up. Yeah, we're going to cover it up. Take a screenshot at it. I do this frequently. I always date everything in the planner, even though I might not use it, because some people don't want to spend the time doing that. Okay, but now it's covered. So we are going to do our sidebar sticker here first. So let's go and grab this one. And let's stick that right here. And then it goes down a bit. Our stickers, Clipart stickers, are very user-friendly, and you can move them around, put them around anywhere you want. Let's get the little 1950 newspaper up here. Oh, that's so cute. I do think I will crop this one a little bit. There we go. Okay, there's our sticker. And let's now put down, do you see the checkered at the bottom? Kind of looks like a checkered road. That is actually washi tape. So let's put that washi tape down next. This is also part of your little kit that you're going to get for free. So we're going to take the washi strip and I'm going to duplicate it. Okay, I got 3 pieces on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all 3 and resize them together. And I'm going to crop this one. Oh, that is cropped. Okay. Okay. Now let's get this great big porch. That is one big sticker. But everything is going to come alive after we get this baby on, because this is just so pretty. And I'm going to push it right down to there. And I'm going to crop it a bit on the bottom, so I have a straight edge for the bottom. Okay, let's get our little boy on the bicycle. Oh, not that one. Oh, he's so cute. All right, there you go. And next, let's do these top Monday to Sunday. So these are done with 2 pieces. These are done with, I'm going to zoom in. They're done with the sticker, the washi, and then the decorative sticker that you get for free on top of it. So let's take the sticker, copy it, and that's about the right size. Now we need to lower the opacity to about 30, maybe 40, 40, okay. And then we're just going to duplicate this straight across. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty good. Okay. Those look pretty on spot. Now let's get our days of the week. Those are free for you. Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, that looks about right. So we're starting on a Monday. Of course, you can start your planner on Sunday week if you want. My planners start on a Monday start week and a Sunday start month. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, then these numbers are just, it was just any font that I could find. I can't even remember what it is. Let's see, that day starts with what, 27. So we'll just use Times New Roman for purposes of the video, because it's not a fancy font really, by any means. So we want 27 there. Now I'm moving these to a background 1 while I put all the numbers in, okay? Because I don't want anything moving around while I'm doing this. So I'm going to duplicate that. Actually, I need to duplicate this here and here. But this one, I need to take the opacity down to about 30. The reason I do that is I take the opacity down on the past month, and the darker numbers are the current month, so that you can tell the difference. So this would be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, and 2. So I'm just going to go in here and change these. 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, then I'm going to take all of them, maybe resize them just a bit down so they're not so huge. Were they too big, you guys? I don't know. Maybe they weren't. Okay, and then I'm going to take all of them again, and I'm going to move them to background 2. Okay, now what we have left is we've got these 2 columns. So if you remember in our planner map, in the guide that we are looking at, Number 2s are functional boxes. So we're going to do the Saturday one and these 2 down here at the bottom first, which would be sorry. We're going to do this one and this one and this one. So we're going to get a functional plain box from our free sheet. That one is red. It doesn't really matter. We can use blue. Doesn't matter. So we're going to put the blue one in here. And our boxes fit perfectly. And then we're going to put the red flag. We do have the red flag. Okay. And down here, we're going to put a blue box. So we're switching it around. We're going to do the red. And the only reason I switched that is because the boxes, if you look, one has lines, one doesn't. So I put the one without the lines at the top and the one with the lines at the bottom. Okay. And then down here, we'll put our bullet points there in a minute. But we also have a box right here, this one that we need to push out. So let's get a blue one of those for contrast. Okay, and we'll put it right about there. Okay, so in our map, and this is kind of, I've never put this on a map before where I've got a 2 and a 3. So the 2, of course, you know, represents a functional box, and the 3 is deco. So if you look at the spread that we're doing, this is the functional box that's coming out into this area, and this is the deco. So that's why it's 2, 3. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our little wagon. Here's our wagon. And we'll put our little wagon right there. Okay, and Sunday is a number 1 box. A number 1 can be a quote, it can be journaling lines, it can be a photo, it could be a post-it note. It can be anything you want it to be that isn't functional or deco, basically. Okay, so I'm putting a quote there. So I'm going to put the quote, "Happiness lives here." And then down here, we've got just 3 journaling lines and 2 bullet points. So journaling lines you can make yourself. I do think that I thought I included them on here. I will include on your freebie journaling lines that look like this. See them? There are a lot of lines. You can use them anywhere. You could put them in a box. Let me copy this. I'm going to put them down here. And I'm going to crop that so it's only 3. So you can use as many as you want or as little as you want of these lines. As many or as little. So I'm going to put those 3 lines there. I will include that though, you guys. I promise. I'll include the journaling lines. Already done for you. All you have to do is crop them to the size you want. And then I'm going to put 2 bullet points down here at the bottom. So I have to get the color that I want. And I want this teal. So I changed it to that. And I'm going to resize this just a bit and duplicate it. I'm going to duplicate it again. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm making it bigger. I mean, not bigger. I'm making it darker. Duplicate. Okay. I could make those just a tad bit smaller. Okay. Now let's put our TV and our lady that is baking a pie down here at the bottom. These two stickers. So the TV is there. She is here. TV is here. Okay. And again, we need blue planner tabs. So again, I will make sure that you have the correct planner tabs in the set. But for purposes of demonstrating, I am going to use this one. I'm going to move it to the back. Okay, so the last thing that we haven't done yet. Oh, we need to put July, August. Let me do that real quick. July, August. That doesn't say August. July/August. I'm going to resize that. Oh my goodness, my pencil is just going crazy today. July, August up here at the top. Okay. The last thing that we need to do is, do you see that little pinwheel on that flag? First of all, I need to put the flag on that box. And then we need that pinwheel. So let's duplicate this and put that there. And then we are going to, again, we're going to take our little toy wagon and we're going to cut out the pinwheel. So here we go. Let's cut out the pinwheel, guys. Okay, we'll copy it, paste it, and put it right there on top of the flag. This is the spread. This is the one that we did. And I think we're done. So today, you guys created the first week of August. You created your monthly, and you created a cover, all in Rock Around the Block Clipart collection. And remember, you are going to be getting the Ashbee Treat Sheet. That's what it's called, Ashbee Treat Sheet. This is a freebie, and you're going to be getting all of these if you want to recreate the spreads that we did today. You must buy the clip art separately, but you get this sheet of stickers for free. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you had fun planning some of your August with me already. I am hoping to get back on a routine so that we can plan every single week. You will be getting more Ashbee treat sheets. If we do not have a full essential planning sticker book going out with the kits that I'm doing, with the clip art that I'm doing, I will provide you with the Ashbee treat sheet. Okay? Until next time, please subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Also, if you would love to be a part of our VIP club, I invite you to go over to www.ashbeedigitaldesign.com. Sign up there with your email. There is no obligation. There is no cost. There is nothing for you to purchase or spend money. All you have to do is put in your email, and we are going to send you a very special code that you can use all year long, 365 days a year, for anything in our shop. Okay? We would love to have you part of our club. And if you haven't subscribed again, please subscribe, like the video. And until the next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.